this is the tray that probably, I'd venture to say 90% of people are using, at least propagators for trees. And we used it for years and years. This horrible tray. I mean, it does have air on the bottom. It's very small on the top. This is this is what a liner would look like coming out of it. That cone. This is the cone washed out. You can imagine what that'll do, and I'll show you exactly what that'll do here in just a second. So this is what we call the LT liner tray 38. You got stuff called, this is the root maker. Again, trying to give more air. You can see through that tray. It's got these ridges and everything to help direct roots to these holes. Great in theory, doesn't work. This is the PropTech 45. Again, everybody, you know, with the air. Better tray, not the perfect tray. Within this tray, I always say there's actually, I think, 3 different liners. You got these in the corners, but there's no air. But there's air on these in the interior. You got the inside one where there's air all the way around, and you got the edges where there's no air on the side. So it's, again, it's not, consistency's not there. And again, hard to push through this and get the plants out. So better, but not optimal. This is the Ellie pot. This is the paper tray that we've started to use a little bit. It does do a really good job in most cases with producing a nice root system with the roots actually growing out of this paper a little bit and then getting pruned off. It's designed so the roots can go through it, and then you can actually prune them off if you plant it. Downside to this is it doesn't last very long time for us. You know, we really need to, as soon as it's ready, take it to the field, and it's not always the case. So they start to fall apart. Really hard to keep wet and dry out really fast. So still, you know, everything has its positive and negative. So I'm trying to give you both of them. But it's a tool. So some trees we have to do in this because it's the best thing for that tree. Other trees we use other pots with because we think it's better for that tree, it's better for us. So it's a tool that we can use. This is another brand new pot. It's called the Pioneer pot. This one's pretty interesting. It's a lot of air, which is great. Again, hard to keep wet because it does have so much air. What's interesting about it is there's a pin here that opens like this, so it's a 3-part system, which is not good for us. But this actually, if you take 2 more of these and you take 2 more pins and a different bottom, it becomes a 3-gallon. Or 2 of these, it becomes a 1-gallon. So it's kind of unique. Still, it's pretty trial system right now that it's still coming out, but we've been growing some things in it and playing with it. It does produce a really nice root system. Just kind of tedious. This is the 36 that I think you guys saw this morning. This is actually, it does have air on the bottom. It's a bigger circumference here for us to work with. We're producing the majority of our stuff in this right now because we haven't found the perfect liner container. So, but we can work with this. We know how to use this system. It does stop the roots on the bottom with the air, which, you know, it stops that root system from the bottom, sends the signal up, starts throwing out the lateral branch roots on the sides. They hit the sidewall, circle around like this, they should be being taken off, as you guys saw this morning. So it's better for us because it's a bigger system that can handle the shock of it being pruned, but it doesn't, you can't just take it out and